Hello guys and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. Guess what guys, in this video today I'm going to show you exactly where Ape will be going, and it looks like it's about to go bananas. Now if you are interested, now please stick around for the show if you're holding Apecoin, so I can show you exactly where I think we're going to hit for massive gains. So let's roll the intro. Hello guys and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. Right guys, so far we've seen the rest of the altcoins literally been doing an amazing moves to the upside. So far with Apecoin we haven't done as brilliantly just as of yet, but I do believe that we are coiling up from this zone over here, and it looks like we will at least touch this zone up here, which would be at $5.89. Now what does that translate in terms of percentage in gains? If you enter here, that will give you approximately 193% move to the upside, and that's a quite decent move if you ask me, because only once we do clear this zone right here, then I can see us going all the way up to the next level, which will be right up there at $20.35. So let's say if you are a hodler and you're holding through here right up to there, that will give you 911% move to the upside. Yes guys, that is still a fantastic trade, because you could potentially be getting 9 times your initial deposits, and that's not bad. So if you put in $100, you would get $900, so your account size then becomes 1,000. However, if you put $1,000, that is 9,000, but that's 10,000 altogether, so you get the gist. So if you were to leverage trade this, which I would normally recommend, in fact I don't recommend in general unless if you're an experienced trader, I would normally start off with maybe like 2-3x to begin with. The reason why, when you go for leverage trade, I'll show you right now actually on the long position. So let's say you entered here on a 2x leverage. On a 2x leverage, which means your account won't get stopped out very quickly. In fact, on a 2x, on a, let's say with $100, yeah, it will stop out like around about down here somewhere. So that, or actually even further down, like around about here, which means you have a lot more room as the coin comes back down before it goes rallying back up again. But in this current market right now, especially the way Apecoin is shaped up, we're not looking like we'll be dropping down anytime soon. Or even if we did, let's say we drop down here, you can also add more to your position, which means you then be able to extend your liquidation or your stop out for your trade. And that's all explained actually within my description. I actually do like a one-to-one coaching session to teach you all how to trade from the demo account. That way you'll be able to learn exactly how to trade, when to look for an opening position or a perfect opportunity such as now for instance, and then you will be able to reap the rewards. And the best thing is, when I teach you guys how to trade, I always start off by saying to you guys, do not trade with me on that live account. Reason why, I want this to be fundamentally a decent trading for yourself, and go through all the technical analysis with you, and walk through baby steps, just so you can also learn how to trade the way that I trade. And guess what guys, the longer you do this, then the more you find out what is your perfect trading style and your appetite, then you'll be able to figure out what is best for yourself. But I think initially everyone always needs that initial push to how to trade more safely, effectively, and start to make some of those gains. So I hope that sounds juicy for you all, and you can find that all within the description. Right guys, so why don't we just carry on with this video. So once we do eventually break up from the point where we are, guess what guys, we will be plain sailing and going all the way up to that $5 area. Let me just minimize that a little bit. In fact, let's see if I can go completely. Yeah, just try to go full screen. Why does that not give me an option? Yeah, it doesn't give me that option. Ah, here it is. Ah, that's a load of crap, actually. Alright, let's just do that instead. So, as I mentioned, guys, we are looking to at least touch this area right up there. Let me bring up the line, the horizontal line. This will be the first profit take area. Reason being, because we like to see how we're going to react in this zone here, because you've got all this invalidation right there, which means we're poised for a decent trading position right there. That's on the monthly chart, so that means we just need to break slightly above and hold above the green candle over here. Then we should be able to make a pump to the upside. How can we confirm that? Quite simply, go down on a weekly time frame, and as we can see from here, yes guys, okay, so it looks like we have actually broken above this area right over there. Let's bring out the horizontal line. However, there could be a possibility for us to actually retrace either back up towards the horizontal line, which is now the support, or we could even come down slightly further into this zone here, which could be a perfect block order trade. If we do come back down, oh, wrong way around. If we do come back down into this zone right there, then that could be even a stronger confluence for us to be able to go straight back to the upside. And the reason why I say that is because firstly, we're breaking up from this high, but we have printed so many green candles, we are poised to move at least a little bit back down, like around about this zone here, before we ultimately pump up. And as we do, we'll see some green candles over here and there, and plus we got to look further to the left to see, okay, if there are clear spaces. No, there isn't. So that means as we are pumping to the upside, we need to first ensure that we have broken through above this level here, this level there, and this one here, because all the liquidations is right here, of course. And only until we do that, then I can see us quite quickly heading our way back up to the $5 and $5 plus area for Apecoin. So possibly it could go all bananas. Once we do reach to this lovely area up here, I believe that is the first sentimental area, you know, for the Apecoin between $5 to $7, then we should be expecting to head up even further, right up towards that $20 mark. And if we go down to the daily chart, we could in fact see just how high has Apecoin gone up to its all-time high. If you measure from, well, I don't know, me personally, I prefer using the body of the week. So body of the candle, that's the wick, that's the candle, the body of the candle. Reason why? Because that's just the way that I trade. That's $23 from the body of the candle. Otherwise, if you go up to the very top of the wick, that's $27. Wow guys, that is pretty decent trade to be had. And let's say if we did manage to get up there, like I said, I think it was 900%. Actually, let's not assume. Why don't we just go back and get the measuring tool? Just need to find where we are. Okay, we are there. Just to be more accurate, I'll zoom in so you can see exactly what I am doing. Alright, so let's measure. It doesn't have to be precise, I'm just showing you what I'll typically do if I try to reach for that the current price all the way up to $27. And the $27, that will give us approximately, let's say, a nice juicy 1,285%. So if you put down, oh wow, if you put down $100, yeah, you will get quite a decent return just from Apecoin. And guys, Apecoin still needs to hit its all-time high, and I can see it doing that certainly in this bull season coming up. So let's say, for example, you do put in $100 for that 1,200 and, excuse me, 85 percent on $100. That will give you 1,285. So what you can do is to literally double that without adding any more funds to your account by leverage trading. Once again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is something which I'm doing and showing you exactly how to trade this for entertainment purposes, but also if you'd like to follow me in terms of how I trade, this is what I do in general. So let's say, for example, if you were to 2x leverage this, that means you borrow $200, and that would mean, so you'd borrow $100 2x because you're actually using your own funds on top of that. That will give you exactly 2,570%, so $2,570 if you were to 2x leverage that. Now remember, guys, the lower the leverage, the lower the risk of you being stopped out from your trade. That's why it's always important to have in mind to place a stop loss, just so you don't blow your account completely. Or otherwise, I would say the maximum you should do is perhaps even 3x. So 3x that trade, that will give you approximately 3,855 cents. Not so shabby, right? But I don't think Apecoin would actually end up $27. In fact, why don't we just pull back to the monthly chart? We'll zoom in slightly, and what I've been doing with my channel as of lately, or with my shows, is to demonstrate to you the power of the Fibonacci tool. Reason why? Because if you go to the very top of the Fibonacci, which is around about $27. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Let's say that we do head back up to the very top, and if we drag it all the way down to the very bottom, and then if we scroll to the top, we can see that quite possibly, maybe even in this bull season coming up, we could see Apecoin go all the way up to $112. It's a tall ask, however, we're not too far off from the all-time highs, so anything is possible within the cryptocurrency. I'm just laying out the technical analysis when it comes down to using the powerful tools such as the Fibonacci tool itself, and I think this is a fabulous idea that if we do hold out for the longest, that we could see such an amazing move coming from Apecoin, and we can literally be going ape. So what I'm going to do now also, I'm just going to demonstrate what percentage would you get if you were to hold out for roughly around about $112 move to the upside. That would give you an additional 6,553. Wowza, guys, that is pretty big move to the upside. So if you was to hold out for that percentage in gain for the price of $114 per Apecoin, just with $100, that would give you already $6,553. But like I said, guys, if you were to leverage trade that with a very low and minimal risk, let's say with 2x, that will give you $13,106. Just imagine as if you are stacking up on your stock and you hold it for the long term, with the expectation of the price going upwards. It's the same with crypto, but it is more volatile, but the reward greatly outweighs a lot of stocks in general. So with that in mind, guys, this is a pretty big move to be had with Apecoin. and I do believe that we could see that sort of prices definitely in the future. How far into the future? Well, we're never really going to know, but I do believe though in this bull season that we should expect a massive and crazy move to the upside. And in fact, guys, just look at this. Currently we are showing a green candle, so that means that we should quite easily expect for us to go up to around about $5 mark. We might firstly retest around about $3.60 before we head up ultimately to that $5.85 to the upside. So I hope you do find this useful and informative, guys. So please give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you'll be updated with all of my latest videos. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, what you've been waiting for, just subscribe to me right over here. If you'd like to see my last video on the crazy price prediction for Shiba Inu, you may check over here, and then I'll see you all in the next one.